Long time no see, everyone. It's your old mate Jakargon, back at it again. This time with a look at my shoe collection in the year of our Lord, 2021. So it's about the end of July and the Olympics are on. Melbourne's finally coming out of another lockdown. I think the 5th one we've been in. Good Lord. And yeah, things are looking positive again, I guess. So with being more motivated to make content again, I figured I'd go through one of the things that I've had a couple of people message me and ask about, which is my shoe collection. Now, I've never really ever had a quite significant shoe collection, let alone one that I thought people would want me to talk about, yet here we are, so I'll give it my best shot and we see how we go. So I figured that the best way to go about this would be to go via the way that I actually did pick them up. So to start off with, we've got these, a pair of Vans Era, or are they Authentics? I always get this wrong. But this was the first shoe that I picked up for this whole thing. I still have them because I like to wear them to the gym or to dance class. They're a pretty straightforward shoe. You've definitely seen it before. They look pretty good with almost anything as well, and they don't run you a lot of money. I think I picked these up for maybe $50 on sale. I have seen around the internet as well to definitely try and pay the little bit of extra for the Pro model, as it does have added comfort and better materials so they won't fall apart as quickly. But these have really retained their shape, like I would dance pretty hard in them, and they still seem absolutely fine. Following those would be my Rick Owens Ramones, which are apparently a waxed model. I hadn't noticed that until somebody pointed it out and I looked into it a bit better. I was like, oh, fancy that. I picked these up because I did want the next shoe that I was getting to be, something a bit more elevated, or something that I could wear with everything as well, but not be as casual as, say, a Vans. And I love these. I've made a video on how to style them and I can't get enough of them. I would love to get another pair down the track because these ones, it just seems that sometimes they're not structurally sound. So unfortunately, they're kind of falling apart a little bit. But, down the track, I would definitely look for another secondhand pair because I love them. Look good with anything, can dress them up, can dress them down, and effectively, isn't that what you want out of, I was gonna say life, but yeah, out of a shoe? Following those, I'm actually wearing them now, so I'm gonna take it off. These Doc Martens, I always get the name wrong. These are 1461s, Derbies. I picked these up because I wanted a shoe to wear at a high tea. I mentioned that in one of the other videos. And it was more of just a more formal looking shoe that I could potentially wear to more upper work related events, or maybe with some nicer clothes to go to somewhere where I couldn't wear sneakers. I don't really wear these as much, but I really like them. They're comfortable. I rate them as a pretty good entry shoe for something a bit more formal, and they don't run you that much money. And you gotta love a pair of Docs. They are pretty structurally sound. As always though, don't do what I did, because what I did is what you shouldn't do, and get a Chinese made version. Definitely get one made in England, because they will last you a significantly longer period of time. So after the Doc Martens, I then have a pair of these. I had to get them relaced because the laces broke. But these are a Rick Owens Adidas collaboration Mastodon Pro model shoe from 2016, I think. Autumn winter 2016 to be exact. And I love these so much. Again, it's a shoe that you can dress up and dress down, but like with the chunky sole and the way that it kind of melts out from like where the sole begins, I think it just looks awesome. The silhouette is really cool. And I can wear these with almost anything. And they're just comfy. I would definitely, if I was gonna get them again, probably size half down. It's always confusing with shoe sizes, right? But love them. They just look great, and they come in a few different colorways. So if you can find a pair at a reasonable price, definitely look into it, because they're a very unique looking shoe and will definitely stand at the test of time because of just the way that they're built. They are solid as a rock. But don't quote me on that. So following the Mastodon Pros, I wanted another pair of black shoes that were not as formal as the Doc Martens, but could still go with, casual outfits and also be dressed up a little bit. So kind of like an inconspicuous black sneaker that wasn't quite as casual as a Vans or quite as formal as a Doc Marten. And I found these. It's a brand called Primury, and this is the wired sneaker. I really like the chunky looking sole. It's got an interesting finish on the bottom. These laces do absolutely nothing. These are just for show. So it's basically a slip-on. I think these look great. I also don't wear them as much as I'd like to, but I do Find them super, super comfy. Very, very easy to just slip on and go down to the shops or out and about because you just don't even have to really pay attention. Some shoes take a lot to put on and sometimes you're just feeling pretty lazy, hey. Following up from the Primury, I have and picked up these, which are Rick Owens short tongue Geobaskets. I was very, very, very lucky to find a pair of these floating around on a marketplace here in Melbourne and pick them up as soon as I could. I really, really like this shoe and I feel like it as well, like, you know, the leather finish, it looks pretty primo and can go with a lot of things. The white back sometimes throws me because I don't have a lot of white in my wardrobe, but these are super, super comfortable. The sole is not very durable and will definitely need to be replaced at some stage, but the upper has got nothing to it. It doesn't look like it's aged. It's just, it looks great. I love these shoes so much. I don't know what more to say, but I love these shoes a lot. And if I could wear them more, I could. If I had more days, Towards the tail end, the second last shoe, I wanted to get a boot. In the same vein as the Doc Martens, I wanted something a bit more formal that I could dress up. I ended up just getting a Doc Martens boot. But this is a 1460 Undercover collaboration, like with the little spiritual noise, the S on one and the N on the other. I really, really, really like these. This is my first boot of sorts, so it's been weird getting used to them and also wearing them in is just an absolute pain. But the corduroy finish is very interesting, if a bit useless if it's gonna rain. My housemates pointed that out, being like, hey, your shoes look sick, but that kind of defeats the purpose of a boot. Fashion is pain. But I love them. I really enjoy how they look, how they fit. Would wear them more if I could as well. Really, really fun shoe to wear. Then rounding out this video, I have these bad girls. Let's call them bad girls. These are the Rick Owens Veja hiking sneaker. The reason I picked these up was because I wanted a shoe that I could go out clubbing or for like long walks, maybe even a hike, but something a bit more functional in movement and less premium than, you know, wearing the Ramones out or something that I'd be a little bit worried about scuffing or getting damaged. I wear these out for walks every day. I can't wait to wear these out to go dancing. We've been in endless lockdowns. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I look forward to it and yeah, can't wait to try them out. Very, very comfortable shoe. I recommend staying true to size on these. If you have wide feet, maybe half a size up. So that's a shoe collection video from me. Maybe I could even make a TikTok being like the Monday, Tuesday, because there's 7 shoes, well, 7 pairs of shoes, and there's 7 days in a week. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, I probably won't. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on any of the shoes, definitely let me know. I didn't really do any fit pics, mainly more just how they look on feet, so you could get a bit of a grasp of how they do look. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, regardless of where you are, getting vaccinated, staying safe, wearing a mask where needed. And until next time, you'll take care of yourselves, have fun, and as always, don't do anything I'd do. Bye-bye.